Welcome back to the Selling with Love podcast. This is your host, Jason Marc Campbell. First off, a few days away from Christmas, so I do want to wish happy holidays to everybody. Exciting time of the year, usually a time we need to kind of recharge, slow down, and that's okay. If you've been listening to this podcast for quite a while, you might be getting so many different ideas. You might have been getting so many insights, and perhaps you're making big plans for 2023. I would hope so. As someone who advocates for people to expand their impact and do it with integrity, I would hope that you're excited about your 2023 and you're going to be implementing a lot of the ideas that we've shared on this podcast and so much more. Now, we are the holiday season, and I find this is such a beautiful time to use as an excuse. Yep, as an excuse to be able to give a lot of love, value, and connecting with a lot of people that might have impacted our lives in 2022. And this is an activity that I do during this holiday season because I think it's a great time to reach out and just wish happy holidays, but not in the generic way that you might have seen emails coming through and you're one of thousands that have received the same email from these companies that send you some messages. No, I want to give you something prescriptive today that will make it so that you can nurture powerful relationships, maybe gain some powerful partnerships, maybe gain some clients, but taking the time to actually be present and connecting with people. I love doing this during the holiday season because it's an easy way to reintroduce a conversation with people that you might not have connected with in a long time. So here's what I want to suggest. During this week, most of us are going to be at home with family. And if you can take a moment to create a spreadsheet and make a list of, depending on how motivated you are, could be 20, could be 50, could be 100, people that you want to personally send a message of appreciation, connection, and gratitude that are within your business circles or personal circles. At this point, I just want you to be in the spirit of the holidays and make a list of all the names of the people that you think in 2022 you haven't had a chance to connect with and you would love to connect with. Then make that person be a part of that list. You put down all these names, and I don't care if you're writing an email, you're sending a text messages or connecting on social media, but you write next to their name a personal message to all of these people saying, hey, for example, my old employer, Vishen Lakiani at Mindvalley, is always someone that makes this list because he's been a pivotal part in my own journey where I worked there for 7 years, kept doing some webinars with them for an extra 2 years, and has always been a friend who's recommended me some amazing business, speaks highly of me. And so I will always take a moment to send a personal message to him saying things such as, hey, Vishen, seeing everything that's going on at Mindvalley, very grateful for all the contributions you've made in my own growth. I wish you all the best. Happy holidays. That level of personalization. See, where most people are going to be obsessed with tools of automation, this is a beautiful way for you to show some genuine appreciation, connection with people that have made a difference in your life. But I'll extend beyond the business because sometimes your personal connections also happen to be the most important ones in your life. And as such, you should dedicate the right amount of time to that as well. So I'll talk to some old friends from university, from high school, and I'll just take a message saying, hey, I was thinking of you. I'm making a list of people that I'm grateful for. And I just want to say I'm grateful for all the memories we had together. I hope you're doing well. We haven't connected in a while, but I wanted to wish happy holidays. Again, none of these messages are automated. None of these messages are standardized. These are all manual for these lists of 20, 50, or 100 people. And I wanted to do this episode very short, but very prescriptive. If you were wondering what could you do over the holidays that would be of high impact, high touch, and could be genuinely easy to do, I think this is a beautiful activity, and I would push you to suggest that you make that list to be 100 people. And now that you've got that list and you've written all those messages, then you can find a way that you can send these messages one by one on the medium of choice. Sometimes it's Facebook, sometimes it's email, sometimes it's just sending a text message depending on your relationship with that person. But overall, the medium doesn't matter. It's the intention and the gratitude that you get to send to all of these people. And here's what I've always noticed. Every time I do this activity, I feel great. The people I reach out to feel great, and it just puts a smile on my face. And just maybe, without you planning for it, it can lead to some interesting business opportunities. So a really powerful exercise for you to do. a very simple one, but a powerful one. And I wanted to leave you with that. If you're going to be during the holidays and you have some extra time, this might be the one most powerful activity that you can do as we lead up to the holiday season. Again, I just want to wish a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, happy whatever it is that you're going to be celebrating in December. We get to slow down a bit and we get to reach out to the people we care about. To me, that's a beautiful expression of selling with love. I highly suggest that you consider doing this activity if it serves you. And I look forward to speaking with you next week as we continue to bring you amazing insights and content when it comes to selling with love and helping you build your business. My name is Jason Marc Campbell. Thanks for tuning in. Make that list. And if I have happened to have helped you in any way through this podcast, well, then I would look forward to receiving a message from you and hearing what has been some of the things that you have benefited from listening to this podcast. And the best way to reach me would be on LinkedIn. Please connect with me on LinkedIn if you haven't done so already. And when you do, add a note. And if you do add that note, I'd love to hear the personal message that you might have to me about things that you might have learned, listened to, and been grateful for on this podcast, because that's the most amazing thing to receive is feedback from you and the difference that we've been able to make in your lives by listening to this podcast. So I look forward to hearing from you on LinkedIn. Connect with me, send me a message, and as such, please go out there and keep selling with love.